Greetings, everyone. In this video, let us reflect upon, does doing simple, age appropriate household chores actually help in the academic advancement or learning of a child at the primary school level, at the college level, and so on? Research and practice says that it does. But let us see. When a primary school child engages in age appropriate, simple, less time consuming household chores, the study time is actually not taken away. But it helps in building the fundamental, foundational skills of learning in the child. For example, the precursors, such as pre reading skills, pre academic skills, pre writing skills, pre mathematical skills, and life skills also. So it is true that 360 education does not begin at the school level or at the any educational institute level. It starts from the family. And later on, also from primary to senior secondary school to college level, the family very quietly keeps engaging, supporting, strengthening the learning of the child. We, as educationists, at all different levels of learning, starting from primary till the university levels, are the ones who understand the importance of the family learning that is happening and which supports the 360-degree learning of the child to reach the appropriate job levels. So it is us who can support this to the best that is possible. Let us take up let's start thinking about where exactly is that any learning that's happening when a primary school child lays the table for dinner. Imagine, let's think about all the precursors that are happening there. The child is learning about sequencing, about continuing, about comparison in size, about the concept of quality and quantity, and early mathematical skills, which will further be developed and evolve into concepts of measurement, distance, and so much more. The child is actually building multiple foundation concepts which later translate into formal academics. For example, understanding the special positions such as hand directions, next to right, left, up, down, right, and so on and so forth. The concept of symmetry, early ideas of shape recognition, vocabulary, communication. I mean, there's so much of vocabulary that is learned in the process. Concepts, less, more, high, low, clean, dirty, so on and so on. Then following the directions, sequence of directions that are to be there. For example, when you're talking about it, could we place the spoon above the table, above the plate, the glass on the above right, the katoris on the central left, and so on and so forth. The fine and motor skills anyway would develop in this. So this is a direct connect to academics. Similarly, there are other activities at home which are precursors to academics and other advantages for the child, such as taking care of one's clothes, basic support at home, or tidying up after completing indoor play activities, keeping one's room organized, etc., etc. It is said that when a child who learns to organize one's room learns how to organize one's life. However, there are many homes today, especially when there is a lot of support system. They would say, why should we get a child to do household chores, even the simple ones? But perhaps we need to reframe the thinking. These are not household chores. They are learning opportunities in disguise. When we do everything for our children, we are actually making them dependent for life. We are not making them independent. So when we are doing everything for the children, maybe unintentionally, we are taking away opportunities for them to become independent, to build self confidence, learn responsibilities and discipline, develop organizational skills, and family bonding, which is so very required. Today, family bonding, later on, bonding at different relationships also. And these skills do not suddenly appear in adulthood. They need to be nurtured quietly, consistently, at home, at school, at college, and ultimately they will manifest themselves with a lot of advantage at the job levels. We, as school teachers, teacher educators, college teachers, as well as mental health professionals, learn in our training programs the importance of family educational institution interaction and interface, and how academic excellence alone is not created holistically, grounding grounded young adults. Learning to be a parent is learned on the job. Hence, the importance of us, the teachers, the teacher educators, the mental health professionals, to be aware of the need to sensitize the students at the higher education levels and the parents and the families at the school level, so that learning of the concepts becomes more deeper and not only for passing the traditional examination systems. This supports the creation of job ready, holistically developed young adults. Would you agree with me? I look forward to your comments and reflections.